we were talking an awful lot about. We're actually talking an awful lot about the Space Jam stuff.
Yes.
Bringing up the issue of Warner Brothers shooting themselves in the foot. Joe, would you like to go ahead and let them in on how consequences happen? Warner Brothers.
You mean the sale of WarnerMedia being sold over to Discovery Channel?
It has been confirmed after months of rumors and speculation.
Oh my God. Okay.
So yeah, we are entering the entertainment section of the show. I hope that you will enjoy it as well. Because now it's time to talk about what bullshit is going down on the industry that provides you your movies, games, and comics.
Oh boy.
That too.
Long ago.
Okay, I'm going to give you all the Cliff Notes version while Jose pulls up the actual article over here. And you want to pull one up, from...
here we go, from the Washington Post. And this was posted yesterday.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's related to it.
This isn't it. This isn't the actual article. Let's see here.
We're doing live research right here in front of you from the Ravens Lodge.
Shoot.
They know this. We say that every week.
I need to repeat it. It's a disclaimer. The lawyers keep telling me I have to do shit like this.
Which one is it? Fuck.
Hang on a minute.
I think that's the one from Variety.
The sale has been
Variety.
rejected. The news have disappeared.
Here we go. WarnerMedia and Discovery mega deal leaves rival studios scrambling to get bigger. You sure this is it?
Okay, no, that's not it. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Cliff.
I'm going to Cliff Note y'all for this. Basically, what's going on is this. AT&T, the phone network here in the United States. Like, I've always had a really low opinion of AT&T.
Can't say I care much for their phone service to begin with.
Yeah, no, that's why you were with Sprint for a little while.
I still am.
So anyway, Angel, would you like to speak about this Sprint a little bit? You can't, because Sprint got bought off by T-Mobile. Okay, that's
Whoops!
not the point.
Would you like to reach our new T-Mobile deal?
The AT&T company, the conglomerate of communication, bought WarnerMedia a couple years back, and they were basically working on churning out churning out all sorts of different content, namely for the HBO Max app, which was the big Warner Brothers app. Everything that was Warner Brothers ever under the umbrella, all in one shot.
Take
HBO
the whole bag.
That's why and they're also the reason why there was there's the controversy of all these movies coming out simultaneously to their HBO Max release as well as their theatrical releases.
I'm a little surprised how big. Honestly, when they started rolling out all these pay-per-view services again, I was expecting a bunch of them to fail, but I'm a little surprised they're still going. And
yet, it's really hysterical that
isn't this the same AT&T that's freaking selling Rooster Teeth?
Yes.
Thank goodness, man.
So I have no idea what's going to happen now. Man, the show ended in the best way possible when you think about it.
They sold Rooster Teeth, and now they're selling WarnerMedia.
I believe that it was part of a package deal, that the moment they sold WarnerMedia, Rooster Teeth goes with them.
My goodness.
So no idea where that's going on right now, what's going to happen. Now, I doubt this is going to damage the company much. It's just going to be a lines of, congratulations, you now have another boss to answer to. How that exactly is going to affect their future projects, we don't know yet.
Look for the CNBC article.
All we know is that the actual transaction has finally taken place after a long questions.
Yeah. Oh no, they're announcing that they're in the process of it now.
They're printing the receipt right now. Still printing.
Still printing.
RIP.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, you know what? As an entire company, as an infrastructure, it's not going to affect AT&T because they're still generating their money out of other services that they provide. There are still customers who still use AT&T.
Of course. Just a fun fact. Do you know that there's still people in the world that use AOL?
Not surprised.
Here you go.
Here we go. According to
we're pulling up the CNBC article.
Yep. This was published on Monday, May 17th. AT&T announces a $43 billion deal to merge WarnerMedia with Discovery. Now, let me go into some details here. Here we go. Let's see here. A telecom giant AT&T announced Monday a deal was to combine its content unit, WarnerMedia, with Discovery, paving the way for one of Hollywood's biggest studios to compete with the media giants Netflix and Disney+.
Damn. So we can basically come to the conclusion that right now Netflix and Disney Plus are the big wigs of pay-per-view entertainment, while everybody else is basically trying to catch up.
They're the main cornerstones of streaming entertainment. They're the ones that are getting the most revenue out of.
I was gonna say Disney. It's got.
I mean, it makes sense.
Disney
it's Disney and it's Netflix which came first.
And they got NFL and all the fucking sports channels that they got.
Under the agreement, AT&T will unwind its $85 billion acquisition of Time Warner, which closed just under 3 years ago, and form a new media company with Discovery. The deal would create a new business, separate from AT&T, that could be valued at as much as $150 billion, including debt, according to the Financial Times.
Damn. So we got big numbers and big money being moved around. So the question is, what are they going to do with this stuff? Now, best case scenario, I'm thinking they're just going to fund the projects that they already have going. And they're going to, pocket the exchange. That's how it's supposed to be. But what the hell?
Skipping ahead here. Like, it's approved by regulators. The deal effectively reserves AT&T's year-long plan to combine content and distribution in a vertically integrated company. The company said that the deal is expected to close in the middle of 2022.
Oh, so it's still technically going. It's just confirmed that it's being happened.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Well, I suppose it makes sense. When you're moving that much property and capital, it's inevitable. Something is going to slow down. But, yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen now to Rooster Teeth, though?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've already talked about this. Yeah. They're going to get picked up by another network. But as far as this AT&T is concerned, if they're trying to compete with Disney Plus and Netflix in terms of being the leading provider of streaming service, they've got a long way to climb, my friend.
See, for the record, Gen Lock Season 2 with Michael B. Jordan has already been approved. So that means that Rooster Teeth is still working on their projects even through this merge, which leads me to believe that, yes, the branch of them is small enough that ultimately this won't affect them much. So that means that we're going to have to sit back and watch Season 9 of RWBY so we can be even further disappointed.
Okay,
yeah, but if
guys, let me help break this down a little bit, because you got to understand the movie franchises that are all tied in on this stuff, and everything is under WarnerMedia.
Yes.
You got to remember this. $83 billion is being exchanged in order for this to happen. Mm-hmm. How many freaking movies, how many freaking franchises are under WarnerMedia?
Many.
Warner Brothers, for instance, the entirety of DC.
To begin with.
Yeah.
That not just the DCEU, the Snyder...
All of it.
The animated stuff. The comics franchise itself, funnily enough. All of DC is under that umbrella.
Boy.
Let's see. WarnerMedia, isn't it also part... No, actually, remind me. New Line Cinema is part of...
I think it is.
It is part of it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
it is part of Warner Brothers.
So,
yes.
New
But
Line
wait, hang
Cinema,
on a minute.
Off the top, they just did Mortal Kombat.
Juan.
So they have the rights to that.
Guys, hang on just a minute. Doesn't AT&T also run the streaming service of HBO Plus, HBO Max?
Yes.
And now it's under WB.
Yeah. No, HBO Max is part of WarnerMedia.
Yeah, it is now.
Okay, everything that was ever under WarnerMedia, Cartoon Network, HBO, Warner Brothers, like all those TV shows, all those movies, all those animated shows. Rick and Morty is under that shit because it's under Cartoon Network.
It's all going to be merged.
Adult Swim is
Channel.
under them too.
It's all going to be merged in with the same channel, the same communications company that gave us Mythbusters.
Huh.
That gave us Deadliest Catch.
Hey.
That gave us
Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe. Row your boat daintily down the sewer pipe.
That gave us Discovery World high definition documentaries back in the early 2000s that were sold on HD DVD.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
It goes far that
Honestly,
back.
it feels like three gamblers on a big table, Disney, Netflix, and WarnerMedia, just grabbing as many chips as they can so they can start betting on the big tables and see how they can scrap out.
Like I said, man, they got a long way to climb because ain't nobody going to knock down Netflix and Disney.
No,
Not
it is
yet.
so fucking funny because that just goes to show you how much money is being thrown between these fucking companies, and it is crazy.
You can buy countries with the amount of cash they're trading around.
This is going to be fodder for geek communities and geek channels like ourselves to be chomping on for the next year.
Yep.
People, and you know they're going to go down on the stupid minutia, and I bet you right fucking now they're going to go down like, oh, is Discovery at fault for the new Superman animated series that made Jimmy Olsen a black kid instead of ginger?
What do you mean?
It must be Discovery's fault.
What do you mean
it
black?
Must be.
What do you mean black? He's purple. He came from Steven Universe or some shit.
No, is the Discovery Channel merger destroying the Snyderverse? The Snyderverse is being killed.
John, I hope
Dude,
so.
Of course they're gonna do that. That's
no,
a business
fucking
tactic.
idiots.
That's a business tactic. Because here's the truth of it all. Here's the thing. As we mentioned earlier, it's not going to affect AT&T as an infrastructure. They're still going to be generating money. They're still going to bring in money. So even if this deal falls through, even if things flop after the fact,
oh no,
there's no way it's going to.
They're not going to. Yeah, they're not going to lose anything.
Oh,
'cause
no.
They're still going to generate money annually.
Guess what? No, you're
Non-discount.
wrong. You're wrong about that. In our search for the right article from CNBC, there was one article in there that specifically said if the deal falls through, I need to find it again. We'll try to source it next time, folks. Sorry, we're going off the fly. If the deal falls through, then WarnerMedia and the AT&T would actually be on the hook for a part of that $1 billion.
Oh.
So even if like something happens and it doesn't happen, the merger or sale doesn't actually go through,
They're still going in.
they still have to pay something for it.
They still
Now,
have.
fuck WarnerMedia for life.
But
Welcome.
just to save
Hey guys, you want to buy the DCEU?
I mean,
Yes, but just to save themselves from being the bad guys, they're still gonna point fingers and point.
I mean,
at someone
for the
else.
record, at this point, anybody could write better movies for the DCU.
Guys, what do you think of this merger deal with
Please,
WarnerMedia
let us
Discovery?
know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us
Speaking
know
of
in the
which,
comments. Let us know in the live chat. Let us know what you think about this entire thing. And like I said right now, this is going to be fodder for YouTubers for the next 12
Oh, yeah.
months.
We're gonna be
They're
talking about
going
this
to
for a
try
while.
to pin everything that they don't like about a TV show or about a movie on the merger. They used to use it on like, oh, there's this power struggle in WarnerMedia. There's
Shit is getting so real in there.
Yeah, no, this one guy's trying to stifle Zack Snyder, or no, that She-Ra's all
Oh
this
my
fault.
God.
But you don't understand. We have to revive the burst, brah.
No.
all right.
No.
So
Dude,
what are the
the
comments
Bears was
saying? 'Cause I
revived.
saw a couple more.
All right, real quick on the chat. Let's see here. Okay, Billy, the only WWE related project that I haven't seen yet but feel it'll be better than Space Jam is Mortal Kombat, which I haven't watched yet due to laziness. You're right. The Mortal Kombat movie is fine. It's good. There's stuff in it that obviously is giving Angel a minor aneurysm, but it was still fine.
I will say nothing. I will simply let
You
him watch
already
the movie
said
and
it.
You already
decide.
said enough. We had a little review of it. It's okay.
You already said enough.
The first movie was still better.
Go on.
Easily. Let's see. Gene says, thank you guys for having me on. Come see me when you're done, Juan. I'll check you out later.
Thanks, brah.
Nora, by the way, I'm 264.2 now. Yay, congratulations.
Congratulations. We're happy to hear that.
And Billy was saying, wait, what? What a fucking coincidence when we said that WarnerMedia is being sold to Discovery. Let's see here. Nora, that's enough for me to go shopping. Yay.
Congrats.
Billy, so not 7.5 billion like the Bethesda acquisition, pathetic number. Okay, so what did you miss? You basically missed us having a miniature spaz attack about the WarnerMedia sale to Discovery, and how this is basically boiling down to like it's gonna be people throwing like money left and right between these fucking executives. Somebody's gonna lose money regardless, and the idiot YouTubers who use these kind of news for fodder are going to basically pin
I know.
everything they like and don't like.
That's
on
us, by
this
the way.
merger.
We are the idiot YouTubers. We're going to use the shit out of this.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't think so.
I'm going to report on this motherfucker every time something happens. This is interesting.
God damn it, Angel.
Now
You brought
another
it here,
yeah.
fucker.